Hello. Welcome to today's video. We're going to be watching Game of Thrones Episode 2. I hope you all will enjoy. A little bit of input from Episode 1. Gus was telling me Blood of Blood was because she was married to his brother, blood brother, so that's why they're Blood of Blood as far as Khaleesi goes and all those people. But yeah, I'm excited for Episode 2. I've been enjoying this series. Hopefully you are as well. Leave a like if you're excited, and let's jump right into it. Oh, something else I want to mention. Somebody else asked if I'd stop pausing in the middle of sentences and stuff like that. And I'll try to be better about that, pausing at the end of scenes rather than the middle. But a couple things to mention on that. One, I don't know when the scene's going to end. And I also don't want to forget my train of thought. So that's a little bit why I do what I do. I'll try to be a little bit better about it, but I also don't want to hesitate to pause and then miss something.
Come closer, and I'll shove that stick up your bunghole and fuck you bloody.
Oh, jeez. Starting off strong. Here we go. Well, dang. That's pretty intense. Well done. I think he thinks they're looking for the girl, but they're not. But that's okay. I mean, either way, protect the bastard, protect the kid. I think that's great.
Who threatened you?
I'm not Ned Stark. I understand the way this game is played.
Ned Stark.
Ah. He understands the way the game is played. I'm sorry. I know I paused in the middle of that, but if I don't pause, I'm not going to say anything, and then there will be no reaction to it. But yeah. I agree with the imp. This lord is trying his patience, so I understand. I need to pull up my cheat sheet here. Let me get the names up of everybody.
Night's Watch is the only thing that separates us from what lies beyond the wall.
I have every confidence that the brave men of the Night's Watch will protect us all.
And I said, the gods wanted us to have dignity. They wouldn't make us fart when we died.
Yeah, they really didn't listen to him very much there. Talking about the Night's Watch and the dead coming. I think you should have heeded his warnings and the letter, but, in some ways, though, I think I would react the same way. If somebody was like, the dead is rising, I'd be like, yeah, right. Whatever. So I get it, but, we'll see what happens. I definitely think they should have heeded his warning.
Goes away. Shoot. Shoot!
No, don't talk to her. Don't talk to her. Sam's gonna get himself in trouble. Sam's gonna get himself in trouble.
You're very brave.
Or stupid.
You want us to risk our lives for you, and you won't even tell us why.
Yep, valid point. Don't do it, Sam. Don't do it, John. Valid point. She's asking them to risk their lives, and she won't even tell them why. Nope. Don't do it.
Who's gonna deliver a baby? You? I could try. What? I've read about it.
Hopefully they ate the horse. Oh, is that blood? I thought it looked like paint on the horse. Did someone try and kill the horse? Man, they're having a difficult time out there. Wonder how the dragons are. I feel like dragons wouldn't mind the heat, but they gotta eat. Oh, snap. Can't make that kind of promises, especially if you don't have the whole body. Man, that's a brutal message, though. Send back a horse with the dead guy's head. Which direction did he go? Was he going east? I wonder what the other two are up to. Because I'm pretty sure she sent out 3 of them.
Hard men rule the world.
Then you'll be king before long.
Happy. But my losses were definitely mitigated.
Dang. Dang. I tell you guys, people have no chill in this show. Mr. Baelish, Lord Baelish, threatening his whore. Yeah, I mean, like, he's a businessman, I guess, so, but man, I mean, I feel like the girl has every right to be upset she watched someone's baby die. That's not funny. But you know what I mean? Like, I get why she's upset. That would be traumatizing. But Mr. Lord Baelish here, being the businessman that he is, doesn't seem too pleased with that scenario.
That makes me happy.
Joffrey is my king. The rest doesn't interest me.
I appreciate your loyalty.
Dang. The imp here making moves. Playing the game. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I would think it was the queen that killed all the bastards, or is attempting to, but I don't know. It could have been King Joffrey. But, wow. Wonder where this conversation is going to go.
Do you think I'll stand here and take this from you, dwarf?
Dwarf, you should...
Ooh. Ooh. I know I paused in the middle of it. I'm so sorry. I apologize. But, ooh. This is an intense conversation.
Powerful friends! The king himself made me a lord!
Well, that took a turn. I wasn't expecting that, but good for the imp, man. Taking charge, making moves. That's awesome. Awesome. Some of the good guys are getting on the inside now. I don't know. I mean, technically he's a Lannister. He's working for his father. I just feel like he's one of the good guys. Time will tell. Even if he's not one of the good guys, I like him. So there's that. Peter Baelish, though, man, he's really showing his true colors these last 2 episodes. I don't know. Peter Baelish, I liked him in the first season, and then, and he's a businessman, but then what he said to the queen, like, that was just kind of dumb of him. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Well, because he's got armor on.
You don't have to be a knight to have armor.
This is funny. I like this. Good, funny stuff. Oh, man. The funny thing is, like, yeah, they're going to the wall, but some of these guys, they're just children, They don't know what they're talking about. Hell, I'm an adult, and I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we'll pull your cock out and take a piss then.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to go too deep into that because I don't want to get political, but he's got a very good point. He's got a very good point. Sorry. All right, we're done. Moving on.
Well, that was unladylike.
I'm glad she's got friends. Oh, man. I hope that bastard doesn't die. Oh, man. This is fun. They're fun. I like this storyline. This is good. But Arya, she's pretty good. She's pretty good about standing up for herself and stuff, but she might get herself in trouble admitting stuff like that. I mean, that's the thing, like, yeah, she was just telling this guy, but there's other people right behind him, you know? Who's to say somebody else isn't going to overhear them? I guess not everybody has a loud voice like mine. Like, my whisper, my wife says I can't whisper. Like, if I'm trying to tell a secret, like, all of a sudden everybody knows. Or, for example, I was on the phone just the other day talking to a friend, and then I asked him if I could tell my wife what he said to me, because I won't say the friend's name, but he's getting married. And he's like, yeah, you can tell her. And I went to tell her, and she's like, yeah, I already know. I'm like, oh, how do you know? She's like, I could hear you talking.
Do you know who I am?
I know who you are. You're a horn dog. It's just, jeez. I mean, you should have known that. I should have known that just with how he's acted, like with going to the whorehouse and all that, like, you know. But man, pull yourself together, my boy. You're going to meet your father. Jeez. Reel it in, buddy. Jeez.
If you're lucky.
So good to see you, brother. This is a homecoming I'll tell my grandchildren about.
She can't lead an attack.
Oh, snap. He was messing with his sister? Rah! I don't know what that sound was, but okay. Might as well call him Jamie Lannister.
The Lannisters on your own. Who said anything about the Lannisters?
Dang. You gonna join the Lannisters?
You'll have your gold when we take the treasury.
That didn't go as planned. I don't think he's gonna help. Yeah. I mean, if you haven't spoken with your dad in 9 years, I don't know. I mean, I could see 9 years of just that hatred towards the Starks just growing and growing and growing. So, there you have it.
I'm not going to rape her. I'm going to fuck her.
As if she would just let you.
You don't know how persuasive I am.
This guy's funny. This guy's funny, guys. Pirates! I like me some pirates. I don't know. I don't even know who to root for anymore. I was kind of rooting for the Starks, but I kind of like pirates. I'd like to see some pirates have some victories.
When will the king have a sail?
Back when you ripped my mother open on your way out of her and she bled to death.
She was my mother, too.
Mother gone. For the sake of you.
Okay, but you can't blame a baby for the mother's death. I mean, he didn't have any choice in the matter. He's just a baby. Can't do anything. That's not fair. I mean, I'm sure his dad thinks that way too. Clearly, the whole family hates him, but that's just not fair. It's not fair. But interesting enough, I didn't realize it was King Joffrey that ordered for all the bastards to be killed. I didn't realize that was the case at all. So, intriguing. Very intriguing. Well, apparently he really wants a son. Which, I mean, I get it. But, man, he should have stuck with his vows, personally. But I don't know. I wonder what her game is. I wonder what her, what makes her tick. Because I don't think it's this Lord of Light. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. Curiosity killed the cat, Mr. Jon Snow. You should have just ignored it. Well, that just left me with more questions. Another good episode. I did enjoy that. Some parts of it, I mean, you know which parts I just wasn't a fan of, but it was well done. I'm not sure, like that clicking noise. I mean, I don't know what's going on with that. So it'll be interesting to see in the next episode, hopefully, as far as what all that was about. You learned there's a lot of progression going on, learn a lot about the things. I really like the scenes with the imp, of course. I think he's great. I'm really still a fan. Peter Baelish, Lord Baelish, I'm not sure how I feel about where things are going with him. I don't know. But, hopefully Jon Snow will be all right. Doesn't get in too much trouble, but I don't know. He should just mind his own business. I would say out of these, I'd still rank episode 1 of season 2 as my favorite. Out of these two, episode 2 was second. So there's a lot to unpack, a lot to consider. I feel like the storylines are really starting to pick up. Learning more about King Stannis and his men and his god, and learned a little bit about his wife. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot to unpack. I do think it's still a really good show. Some parts are just not made for me, but that's okay. You don't have to like everything in a show. It's definitely not, I wouldn't say this is like my favorite series of all time, at least not yet. But it is good. There are a lot of good things to it. And yeah, I'm excited to see what will happen next. If you're still watching at this point and you haven't subscribed, please feel free to subscribe. We'll be doing the remaining of the season and then the next season and so forth. So consider subscribing. But yeah, hope everybody's doing well. Hope you enjoy your weekend coming up, and hope everybody had a happy Easter last week. Thanks so much for watching, and you have a good rest of your day. Bye!